Generic greetings and welcome to Construction plus Prison-Arcitect plus Alpha 13 episode 5. In the previous episode we finished off this cell block, we polished off this holding cell down here so we have more beds in it, we got more workshop saws and presses and generally just continued on with our plan. This is our overall plan, 4 cell blocks and then a sort of symmetry thing going on. So we got a shower and common room and a holding cell down the bottom and then mirrored up the top here. We will have a perimeter wall going all the way around eventually. At the moment we are just having to search the prisoners every couple of days as well as do full shakedowns of the prison to stop them escaping, which we've had a couple of attempts. When I say attempts, I mean they've dug from here to about here, so they haven't really got very far, not with the spoons that they've managed to take from the canteen. I've moved ahead about 12 hours from the previous episode because I spent all the money and there was no point in just sitting and watching it do nothing. And let me just speed up until we get some more money and then we can actually continue with construction. I will be hopefully building this area here, which is going to be another cell block, as well as put things like metal detectors probably around the canteen, as well as getting the one workshop saw and press that we actually need. But for the most part it's going to be expand the prison to get more prisoners, as well as increase the shower, the common room and the canteen and things like that. That's the general plan for this episode, but as always we shall see how we go. I'll probably also need to get some visitor tables in there as well, because I've only got 3. Oh, here's our money coming in. A lot from license plates by the look of it. 6,000, 6,100, not bad at all. So, let me go to my objects and my tables, and I'm going to shove in, actually benches first. I'm going to put in a couple more things here, because as you can see, I haven't really got the ability to actually seat all of our prisoners, which I knew this, but you know, the fact is that when prisoners turn up in the canteen, they're generally only about 1/3 of them or 2/3 of them at most eat, so it's not really a massive problem. That shower's really dirty, isn't it? Let me go to my objects as well and go to phone booth and shove in a couple more phone booths here, because this is something that we need to take care of now. These needs, the prisoners needing to actually phone home and such, the need of family is a lot more prevalent than it was in the previous alphas for some reason, so we need to make sure we take care of that. Might as well get another workshop saw and press. Let me just speed up so the workers can get on with that. 1 workshop saw and 1 workshop press, and that will do us there. That's that completely done now. So I'll put the power cable in, because then, you know, that it'll actually be able to function. Although I believe that it can function without the cable, because alpha game is alpha. Oh yes, we'll also put in, I'm guessing, some tables as well. More tables on either side, so we can actually, you know, put all of these things on it, because at the moment we're, you know, putting things on the floor, and that's not good. Not good at all. So yes, we need to get some more prisoners. I have 24 of 22 maximum, so I'm going to open my prisoner intake on the low risk, so we're going to receive another 9 prisoners. We've got a couple leaving anyway, so, you know, that'll just refill it. And then that should be good. As I said in the previous episode, the plan is to have a completely mixed prison. So we're going to have low, medium and high risk prisoners in this prison. I don't know whether I'm going to separate them out between sort of low, medium and then have high up here, or whatever combination you can really think of. I think I'm just going to leave it so they'll be assigned to whatever cell they get assigned to. So we could have a low risk prisoner there, a medium risk, a high, a low, a medium, a high, a low, you know, and just go along like that. So there's no real form or factor to it. It's just going to be in here, you know, and if the prisoners are in here, then it'll just go along. And that's what we're going to do. Probably, unless I change my mind, but who knows? We'll cross that bridge. Well, we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. Right, so, what have I got to do? I've got 3,356 generic credits. I receive 1,212 per day. Obviously, that's going down as we speak because prisoners are getting released. Although the rate of prisoner release has been halved since Alpha 12, so you know that's good, because it was sort of uncontrollable on the previous Alpha and Alpha 12. You couldn't actually have low risk prisoners really, because they would just sit, you know, they would just turn up and then a day later they would leave, and you were probably receiving, you were only probably receiving 8 and then 6 would leave, and you know it was like 2 steps forwards, 1 back sort of scenario. But anyway, that's sort of fixed in this alpha now. Obviously, high-risk prisoners, they tend to leave less because their sentence is normally longer. Anyway, I'll also have to think about expanding the kitchen, because currently the kitchen is not massive. I mean, it's got, you know, 4 cookers. It's got 2 cookers and 2 fridges and 1 sink, so it's very minimalist. We don't really have much there at all. As our danger level rising, 2 prisoners say they're well treated, 3 say they have serious complaints. Our needs say otherwise. Actually, a bit of a family need there, as I was mentioning earlier. Family tends to be a very large factor now. So let's put some more tables in, and let's put them in like so. 1, 2, 3, 4 tables just for now. I'm going to actually redesign this visitation area, but for now that will do. The reason I don't want to really redesign it now is because I can't be bothered to move all the tables and such, especially when all of the workers have got a lot on their plate at the moment. As you can see, they're carrying loads of stuff. How many workers do I have? I believe it's just 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've only got 5 workers and 6 guards. That's not great, is it? Let me just go to my deployment and go to patrols and unassign that guy from there and that guy from there, and probably that guy from the canteen as well, because when we receive prisoners in a couple of seconds, as in now, there we go, I want them to go and escort them from wherever they turn up in the deliveries, and then take it to the take them to the holding cell or cells, depending on if the people have actually left from the cells. Yeah, there's been a couple of people left from the cells, I'm guessing. There we go. There was a comment in the previous video that was quite dark, actually. Someone said, there was a discussion going about how eventually, hopefully, there's going to be a way for prisoners to come in and, instead of getting dropped off at deliveries, actually get taken to a proper intake area, whatever you would like to call it. And someone just said, nah, they should turn up with the garbage, because that's what they are. Pretty edgy comment, I thought, but quite amusing nonetheless. Anyway, so it looks like they're going to do a bit of yard time. Yeah, they've got a bit of yard time there. Excellent. I might as well go to materials and concrete tiles. Expand the concrete tiles up to about there. And then I could think about turfing this area, which will only cost me 800, so I might as well do it. There we go. I have now 956 generic credits, which that's enough. I'm not going to spend any more than that. I don't want to spend any more because, obviously, I want about 1,000 for the workshop. It takes about 1,000 to actually have it fully working. Obviously, I'm not going to get anything else built this day, so we'll spend the next couple of minutes probably looking around the prison and try to plan exactly what we're going to do, as well as check off things that we might need to do at a later date. I know one of them things is these solitary doors here, which aren't actually solitary doors, they're just doors, which is definitely something that I will change, but I don't know when. Yeah, there's been a couple of comments about this room here. A lot of discussion about what this might be. Most people assume it's going to be security, which is incorrect. The security room is actually this. This is going to be the security room. You can't really make it out because I haven't put the walls in, but if I click on planning, you can see that that's going to be a wall. These are all the separate offices. You can see the warden's is slightly bigger for obvious reasons, because he's the warden. This is our infirmary. This is going to be the morgue. Obviously, we've got the psychologist's office, foreman's office, accountant's office, and the chief's office, and then this is going to be our security area, so we can have our CCTV in like 2 banks here, and then a couple of banks there if we need to. We can have a lot of CCTV in this prison if we want to, and I'm going to, I think, because if it's a dystopian style future, it's not a dystopian style future, we're going for the idea is a dystopian type prison. So, you know, you commit, it doesn't matter what crime, you know, owning a goldfish, 3 years, you get 3 years for owning a goldfish. There's a Judge Dredd reference there, I'm sure. You know, that sort of thing, you get sent to the prison, high, medium, low risk. You all get the same sort of punishment. So in that sort of environment, you would have a lot of security cameras. Which what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a lot of security cameras in this place. Although to be fair, it's not really designed to have that. When you look at it, like the way the cell blocks are laid out and such, they can't really put security cameras in these. You have to put them like there and there, which is really annoying because then they scan here and. You know, ideally you want an area where you can put them in the centre and then the scan outwards, but, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But yes, I think I'm going to have a lot of security cameras, so a lot of CCTV and such, but I currently haven't unlocked it. I have unlocked Contraband, however, which you can see. If I click on that now, we can see where our Contraband's coming from. Most of the stuff is coming from here, so saw, screwdriver, hammer and drill. We found a lot of these as of late, obviously they're coming from the workshop. Fork and spoons are quite prevalent as well. We get them from the canteen. Knife and forks and spoons, we haven't really got any, I believe, taken from the canteen. I had a quick look earlier when there was some contraband lying around from a previous shakedown, and there wasn't really anything, there wasn't a knife anyway, so as regards as weapons go, I don't think there's any real need for it. Let me just go to contraband. Oh, supply, there's a big supply for weapons and tools. Narcotics and luxuries, not so much. I'm guessing the only time luxuries have been found in the prison, or the only reason they've got to the prison in the first place is because they've been smuggled in through visitation or brought in just via the trucks here. I don't think they've been brought in any other way. Danger level increasing. 4 prisoners have said they're well treated. 8 have serious complaints. Obviously, we've received prisoners, so why is that not done? I mustn't have put it all onto the edge there. Yes, the prisoners, I'm guessing if I put this guy into here, you can see that we'll have some in here. Hang on, let me just check. No, there's no one sitting around there. Oh, they'll all be working, of course. Yes, so we've received prisoners, so obviously these danger levels are all over the place because the prisoners turn up with needs and such, which we discussed at length in the previous episode. So, yeah, we've got sleep, food, family and recreation needs, which we'll take care of, I'm guessing, near the end of the workday, which is coming close to that now. We've got an hour and a half before we do that. Let me just go to deployment and jobs. You can see that we have 20 people assigned to the workshop, maximum, and I'm going to assign a couple more people to these areas here. So 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're actually overstaffed it by 1. So if I do that, then we're staffed. Yeah, there we go. So we've got 30 prisoners of 22. So we can staff the whole thing. Oh, that danger level really is increasing. We've got 2 prisoners say they're suppressed and compliant. Oh, look at that guy there. Look at his needs. Dan Alexander, age 21, prisoner number 93780. He's been convicted for pickpocketing 5 years. Good grief, that's a long time for pickpocketing, isn't it? I thought pickpocketing is like a petty crime. So you don't... 5 years? Good grief, that is a lot. Oh, well, fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. 5 years for pickpocketing. It does fit in with the type of prison we're going for. This dystopian type, you know, very harsh prison anyway. So that's fine. Danger level's decreasing now because they've got a bit of free time, and hopefully they can go and go about their daily business. Oh, look, they love that yard. Lovely. I'm going to put some. I think probably put some benches in the side here as well as some. Weights, benches and stuff around. Yes, I think we'll do that. We're also going to do a shakedown when it comes to the night. I'm going to do the shakedowns at the night because someone did reason, quite rationally, that that's when the prisoners escape, which is right. I mean, I used to do the shakedowns when they were at work because you used to be able to catch them, and it didn't really disrupt the prison that much, although doing it at night, it's pretty much the same level of disruption. You don't get a great deal of disruption. It's probably easy to search because you are going into the cells. You don't have to chase the prisoners down while they're trying to work and sweep up and such. That's still increasing, I'm guessing, because of the need to eat. But yeah, so yeah, we'll do the search at night. I don't know what it'll be this night, but I think actually, yeah, I think we will do that. It's still increasing that danger level. I'm not too happy. Oh, it's because of the sleep needs and the family needs and such. So there we go. Once they've all ate, then it should go down. Are we? Do we have enough? Looks like that guy does need a bit of food, but I don't think I actually have the food available. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't know actually. Clothing, privacy and sleep. No, I think we're okay. We're just on the limit of what we can really handle here with 2 chefs and 2 cookers and such. So I think we'll definitely have to expand. We'll have to have 1 more cooker, 1 more fridge, put in the extra sink and hire a chef. I think that's what we'll do when we get some money in a moment. And then we can, you know, go from there and build this extra cell block and such, and generally expand the common room, the shower, etc. One comment was to put some phone booths in the canteen, and I think I'm going to do that. That might be a good idea, although I'm not entirely sure that you can use phone booths in the canteen. I know you could originally, but it's been a long time since I've done it, and the wiki didn't give me any advice on it, so I'm guessing I'm just going to have to try it, and we'll see what happens. Alpha game is alpha, everything can change, etc, etc. So we're going to get money in, what, 15 seconds? Just time enough to take a beverage. Today's beverage. Oh, it's cold actually. Ooh, orange cordial. Right, here's some money coming in. 7 grand, 8 grand, 9 grand. Come on, do we bust the 10 grand mark? No, 9,940 generic credits from our license plates, which is fantastic. That's great. So I'm going to go to foundations and building. How much is it going to cost to build that? 4 grand. Yeah, I'm going to lay the foundations for that. I think we'll lay the foundations for that, and we'll put in a cell door there. Not really... No, I'm not going to do anything else in there for now. I don't want to build that up just yet. Obviously, I've got things like the canteen and such to do first, which I should have probably done first, but hey-ho. Alright, let me put in my cooker there, and we'll put a fridge in there. There, yeah, we'll put one in there, and then we've also got a sink lying around, which I can also put in there as well. And we'll hire another cook. I call them chefs, but you know, The guys that make the food for the prisoners to eat. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So we can see the danger level is going down. One prisoner say they're well treated. The rest are probably apathetic about the whole thing, about being in here. So it is now 1 o'clock. I'm going to go to my deployment and patrols. Unassign someone from there, and from there. And then probably wait until these levels are taken care of. We can see that the sleep level is going down because most of them are actually doing it. When does sleep finish? Let me just check my regime. Sleep finishes at 5 AM. So I reckon at 2 AM I'm going to start the search. It should take about 3 or 4 hours to do. Hopefully we'll be okay. 2 prisoners are due for release. I don't think it would be a good idea receiving some more prisoners. Or would it? 8 prisoners. We're going to get 2 released in the meantime. So we'll go down to 27 of 22, which means then we've received another 8. That's too many. That is far too many, so let me just close my intake for today. I'm trying to gauge whether or not we can actually get these prisons in, and yes, we can get them in, but we can't really do anything with them. Right, there we go. It's just past 2 o'clock. Let me shake down this entire prison. 0 places searched out of 83, which is going to be interesting. Oh, it looks like we are searching this. Oh, we found a baton. Let me just open my contraband for a moment. We can see we found a baton. Where have we found a baton? Where? Oh, there. The baton has been found there. Unknown, because it's just been stashed. Well, that's one of the bad things about holding cells. That that's something I discussed as well in the previous episode about holding cells. Holding cells being almost as good, if not better, than cells, because cells can you know, they have a lot of requirements. So, for example, there have to be a minimum of 3x2, which fair enough. The holding cell has to be 5x5, but you also need to have it. You know, you can only have 1 prisoner in it, which is the main downside. You have to have it all walled off, etc. Whereas a holding cell, not so much. But the bad thing with a holding cell, there's 2 major bad points. The first one, we can just see now that when we search for things and find things like we are now, you can see, look, I've found all these things here, SIGs. Oh, look at all this. Look at all this, like things like screwdrivers and batons. We haven't actually, unless it's found on a person, look, baton, screwdriver, we don't actually know who owned it. That's actually saying spoon. If you look at there, it says baton unknown, owner unknown, screwdriver. These are all unknown. SIGs we know, that, however, drill, oh god, look at all this. Looks so unknown because the holding cell is not specifically for one particular person. If they're just stashed in this cell, we don't know who it is. It could be any one of these people. We can't tie it to anyone. However, if it's found in a cell, it's that person. But obviously, there's a lot of things here that we found, such as this saw, because we found them on him. So, we found a saw, which was stolen from the workshop. We found a drill, which was... Oh, no, a knife that's been brought in. SIGs that were smuggled in. A drill that was stolen. Baton that was stolen. Baton! Ooh, no, it can't be. No. Oh, baton, owner unknown, that's okay. Drill, spoon stolen from there. So, you know, all the things you would expect. Spoon was what? Stolen? Yes. Spoon was stolen, hammer was stolen, spoon was stolen. So a lot of these things that you would really expect. Oh, and that guy was tunneling. Yes, and as you can see, these guys have got some solitary time now. We have 7 awaiting solitary confinement. Obviously, our danger level is increasing. For obvious reasons that you know, should be apparent to yourself. You know, the fact is that my policy states that if you pretty much break any rule, you're spending some time, a minimum of 2 hours in solitary. For found anything really, you get 2 hours in solitary. I don't think any more than that is really required. Although I may increase it or decrease it depending on how things go. As I said, this prison is currently in the alpha stage of testing because we're still trying to work things out. Danger level is increasing, although it's not necessarily... It's still low, which is fine. Obviously, we have low-risk prisoners, so it's not really a massive problem. There we go. We can see there's a couple of tunnels getting dug. One is there, and one is there, and one is there as well. Apparently, it's a bug, that, about the amount that gets dug. Apparently, you're not supposed to dig that much, but... I don't know. I think it's a good average. You know, currently we've got 3 prisoners that are digging, and they're not digging that far. They're not digging really fast, which is the main thing. I know in the Alpha 13 video. Oh, there we go. That looks like these are all being plumbed in and such, so I can actually connect the small pipe up to it now. Oh, that good grief! That is very running very close to the edge of its capacity. Let me just go to my utilities and shove a capacitor down just to make sure that thing doesn't blow up. But yes, the Alpha 13 video, he did speed up the digging, and you saw it go really, really fast. Oh, found another tunnel by the sound of it. Yeah, that's 4 tunnels now. But yeah, at least it doesn't dig really, really fast, which is the main problem. So we're still shaking down. So far we found 1 baton, 1 knife, 1 fork, 7 spoons, 1 bottle of poison, 1 packet of cigarettes, 3 saws, 3 screwdrivers, 1 hammer, 2 drills, and a shotgun, which I am hoping has been smuggled in. Shotgun, yes, has been smuggled in. Whew, I'm glad it wasn't stolen off someone, because I would have to ask exactly where they stole it from. Right, looks like all the workers are actually done doing what they were. So let me just go to remove tunnels and currently do that. I'm also going to go to grass and expand the grass up to there. There we go. Lovely. Do I need to expand the grass one more? No, I do not. I should probably start putting the solitary, the wall all the way around, but it's quite expensive. And I don't really want to waste my money on it. I say waste because at the moment it is a bit of a waste. I currently have this under control, this escaping. I believe anyway, as far as I can see, everything's under control here. You know, we're finding the tunnels. Everything's really getting taken care of. So there's nothing much to worry about. We currently have 6 guards, although I don't know whether more would be a good idea. With nearly 30 prisoners and receiving more, I think we're going to hire a couple more, but not yet. I'll wait until the night, because then I won't have to pay them for a day. Oh, look at that guy. He's got quite far. And that guy's got quite far. Actually, I think I'm going to put the solitary wall. I think I'm going to put the perimeter wall around here at some point. Right, looks like most of the workmen are actually done. I'll go to my materials, remove tunnels, and just do that. I didn't really explain exactly what that was, I don't think. Basically, when you find the tunnels, the only way to really resolve them is to use the remove tunnels, which costs 20 generic credits a square, which is obviously used for filling the tunnels back in. It then makes this cell enclosed, because if you mouse over that, you can see that our minimum size of 2x3 is passed, so is indoors, so is bed, and so is toilet. However, it's now failed because it's no longer classed as an enclosure, because it does have a tunnel in it, which for obvious reasons, well, it should be apparent why. It's got a big hole in it, hence why it's not a valid place. So what I'm going to do, long term I want to put in some extra serving tables here and here, although I may even move the entrances down and put the serving tables right next to each other, because then it's easier on the cooks, but it looks better like this, so a bit of a dilemma, isn't it? Oh, there we go. There's all of our people getting put in solitary. You can see they're getting suppressed for the effects, which is good. There we go. 6 prisoners are suppressed and compliant. 8 prisoners say they're well treated. 11 say they've been unnecessarily searched recently. Well, no, you haven't been unnecessarily searched. You've been searched on purpose. Right. Have they put that capacitor in there? Have. Let me go to my rooms. No, my materials. No, my objects. I'll get there in the end, and put in 2 metal detectors here, and then lock shut that door, because I don't want them going through here. I want them always going through this metal detector here. So we're going to plumb that in. In fact, I'll need to go to utilities to actually connect it up. Now, do I want to connect it to the main circuit here or this circuit here? I think it's going to be probably best connecting it to here, because this is yeah, probably connecting it to there is going to be best, because then all the center is powered by that one bit there. Yes, I think that's going to be for the best. Obviously, I need to do the same thing with the workshop. I need to put some metal detectors in as well, but we'll come to that. At the moment, I can't really afford it. Right, so one thing as well, this I've realised that this wall is actually it should be out and in by 1, just to get a path of 2 all the way around, but I may alter that. I don't know. At the moment, it's okay. It does the job nicely. But I may change it later on. So I've got 1,793 generic credits. Why? Please open the door. There we go. It is now 10 o'clock. Let me go to my deployment and go to patrols and assign someone to there, and to there, and to there. And then that'll do us for now, because it's about to hit work day. I didn't realise it was so late. I'm guessing, oh, that's actually not good. No. Let me undo that. Let me go back to deployment patrols and unassign people from there. Actually, no, I still need someone patrolling the workshop, but I don't really need someone patrolling the cell, because I really want guards ready to actually release these. Oh, you can see this guy's released and they've finished their stay in solitary, but because I haven't got the guards, I can't really move them. Fantastic. Anyway, it's going to be work time in a moment. Look at that. 16 prisoners are suppressed and compliant, and there's been deterrence. 4 punishments have been handed down recently. So this whole, you know, just rule it by the whip, which seemed to be working, which is good. Anyway, work time. I have 28 prisoners of 22 maximum. The problem is that most of these prisoners, in fact, 8 of them are in solitary, and the rest probably won't be going to work. Let me go to my deployment and jobs and unassign 2 people from this cleaning here. My priority is to have people in the workshop. I want to, you know, the faster I can make money, the faster I can get on with building this. The problem is, however, that the more people I put in the workshop, and the longer I ignore the the need for a metal detector here, that's causing me some problems. That really is causing me some issues, because I am not able to actually filter out all of the stuff that's getting taken from there, which is quite a bit, it seems. For obvious reasons, because they're digging out and such. Let me just go to my materials and then remove tunnels again. Just do this to make sure. That's like a sort of big long way of doing it. Yeah, there we go. If there was any tunnels in this area, it would show up green, and then it would remove them when I let go. So that's fine. That's a bit of a test you can do. Oh, this is annoying. That guy is stuck in there because he's you know, he's in solitary, and these guys are coming in to clean it. You alright? Yeah, I'm alright. Are you in solitary? Yeah, I am. Yeah. What are you doing here? I'm cleaning. All right. Isn't this supposed to be solitary? Am I supposed to not be here? Yeah, sort of. Oh well. The guard said we can come in and clean anyway. I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, thanks. Anyway, 1,769 generic credits. I don't really want to do any more construction until the workers really have finished ferrying metal and such. I want, obviously, the workshop to take priority. I don't want that to dry out of metal. Looks like the guards are having a whale of a time trying to get all these people back to their cells. These guys are trying to clean, although I really should hire another guard, but I can afford it, but I just don't want to. I don't need to, so I'm gonna hold off on it for now. Lovely beverage. So more metal coming, as we see. Let me just keep forcing these doors open. I wish these workers would sit around the delivery or garbage. Come on, take all that stuff. Yes, take it from there. Come on, you over there. Come, there we go. You know what? I'm just gonna put that worker and bring them all over here. You worker. There we go. And get them to sit around here, because then they can carry the metal to the workshop. 27 prisoners of 22 now. We can see that we've had 1 prisoner released. I hope it's released. Let me go to evaluation. Yeah, we've had no prisoners escaping, no unsolved murders, and no escapes, which is fantastic. The prisoner's worth nearly 500,000 generic credits, which is good. Sorry, no, 250,000 nearly. 250,000. 1 prisoner is scheduled for release in an hour, which means we'd have 26 prisoners of 22, so that means I can open up our low-risk intake, which means in the morning in 17 minutes, I guess. But let's double that time, or half that time, should I say. We're going to get some more prisoners, and then that'll take us up to close to our, just over our maximum capacity, I'm guessing. Well, technically we're running over our maximum capacity now, but the holding cell allows us to sort of cheat that a little bit. So anyway, yes, everything's going fantastically well, I think. As we can see from my needs, things are getting taken care of. Food, hygiene, exercise, and family and recreation are something that seems to be a bit more severe these days. I mentioned that in the previous alpha video, and I did get replies in the comments to pretty much confirm what I thought, that the family need has been really increased, and it's, you know, a lot more severe than what it used to be, so you need to take care of that, hence why the visitation's there. I'm probably going to put this a visitation as well. I'll have 2 visitation areas, and what I might even do, what I'm probably going to do, should I say, is block this off, delete these 2 walls and make 1 massive visitation area. That's probably what I'm going to do. Although if I do that, the problem I have is that this area can't be staff only, because I'd have prisoners go around, so I could put entrances here, I guess. That would fix the problem, and then they can come in here. Oh, that would do. Yes, that would do. Yes, I'll probably do that. I think that's what I'm going to do in probably the next couple of episodes. Probably delete these 2 walls, block this off, because we don't really need a walkway going that way. Although, to be fair, if we do that, then we won't have these we won't be able to carry the sheet metal from here all the way into the area here. We'll have to go around. Not that that's a massive problem, you understand, so I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That's a future me problem. Current me can't really, doesn't really care about it. Anyway, 1,310 generic credits. Looks like the workmen are still bringing metal in. Like I said, I don't really want to do anything other building until the work's finished, which is in a little while. Looks like we've got another person due for release. We're on to 26 prisoners now, so yeah, we're definitely going to need this intake. 14 prisoners expressed. We've had one deterrent on here, one punishment I've been handed out recently. Excuse me. 8 prisoners have serious complaints. That's the reoccurrence of this squeaky chair. You can probably hear that, I don't know. The chair is getting squeakier by the day. So, what can I do with the remaining money, especially once they finish work, which is finished now? Let me just put it back to normal time. So I've got 1,121 generic credits, which I will use to go to my materials and my concrete tiles. Putting concrete tiles up to there just for now. Then I'm going to go to objects and probably phone booths actually. Let me put phone booths in over here. Now I don't know, like I said, whether these actually work or not, but you know, I'm going to put them in, and there we go. There's the 2 I can put in. Let me speed it back up. I don't know whether they work or not. Someone's rationale was that if they're not going to eat, at least they can use the phone, which if they can, that'll be fantastic. You know, I am a bit of a doubter because you know, this thing. Actually, no, I'm not a doubter. I just don't know whether this is going to work or not. I have no clue. I don't know whether it's going to work. Could work, might not. Who knows? We'll see once I've actually plumbed it in. Although they're not plugging it in. Oh, there we go. There we go. They're actually doing it now. It's because I've been doing this the path. There we go. That's going to be put in. Enough for mealtime, which is 9 till 11, I believe. Yes, 9 and 10, I guess. So it starts at 9, finishes at 11. Or finishes at 10:59 or whatever. So there we go. They're going to turn up, and they're going to get a bit of food. Are they? No. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they're all eating. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Are they going to use this? Are they going to use the phone booth? Well, so far no. So far, none of them using the phone booths. Fantastic. Does that mean that they don't want to call family? Or no, these guys say food. Look, they're saying food, so they definitely want to use. They definitely want to eat. And that guy's using the phone booth. Fantastic. Thank you very much for that suggestion. I will be implementing that shortly. Obviously, I'm going to put in the tables and such around here, and then I'll have a big line of phone booths down the centre. That's probably what I'm going to do. But I don't know, because we'll have to mess around with the canteen because well, actually, if I mess around with the canteen, let me check. It's like 4, like that, and then what was it? Another 4. That's what it was going to be originally. Although what I might do is have like that, something like that, and leave these areas here. Leave these areas here without tables like that, because it's be a bit cramped, and then I can have phone booths and then phone booths, something like that. Anyway, something like that where I can have, you know, just like a line of phone booths there and there, which will be 8 phone booths on either side, so 16 overall. I think that'll do us. I think we'll be all right. Has the metal detector actually picked anything up? Oh, here comes the money. Oh, and only well, just shy of 7,000 this one. Not great. Let me go to staff and guard. Hire 2 more guards. We have 7,681 generic credits. We're only saving 1,000 per day now because we have got a fair amount of prisoners actually be released, so not great. I probably need to expand the shower, so let me get on that. Let me go to my shower head, spin them round, and just do this. Job done. There's the shower extended. We can also go to small pipe and extend the small pipe. I might as well also go to objects and bench. And probably put some benches in. Probably one there, and there and there. I think that'll do us for now. I think maybe there. Yeah. Nah, there. Something like that. Maybe undo that one. No. there and there was fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. Fantastic. So, there's that done. 7,151 generic credits. Obviously, this 1,000 per day is going to change once we get the prisoners, more prisoners turning up, so we should be okay. I also need to go to objects and weights bench, and actually put some weights benches in, should I say. I'm going to put them... I'll put them at the edge, although I want a couple of benches sitting along the side here, like 1 and 2. Yeah, so I'm going to put one there and sort of one there, just so they can sit down if they want. Although, to be fair, they normally come to the yard to exercise, so... But whatever, I'm going to put them in. And then I'm going to put my weights benches in... Do I want them, like, along like so, and then spin them round? I don't know. I normally put them along the top, but I think I'm going to probably put them like that. And then I can spin them around and put another setup like that. But I think that'll do us. There we go. So, 6,391 generic credits now. Looks like we're plumbing this in okay. Let me go to my bureaucracy and just check a couple of things. So, CCTV is unlocked, so is land expansion and groundskeeping. Obviously, I want CCTV at some point at the moment. Don't think it's really a priority. Groundskeeping is something that I need as well. Again, though, not really a priority. I really do need to sort these doors out. In fact, I'm going to make a... I'm going to make it a priority to start phasing these doors out. So I'll probably spend 1,000 per day on just phasing the doors out and actually getting these solitary doors in. The problem is that they do actually cost 1,000. 1,000! 1,000! Well, they don't cost 1,000, they cost 500. But, you know, they cost 1,000 when I'm putting 2 in. 1,000 is a lot of money. Especially for 2 doors. Anyway, brick walls. So let me... probably brick up these first 4, because then I can probably build a couple. I could probably make the first 6, couldn't I? Let me do that. Do the first 6. Go to utilities, electrical cable. Drag the electrical cable down to... How far does it go, in fact? It goes 1, 2, 3, 4 at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the end. So it goes to exactly where it is. Oh, fantastic. I got that correct for once. And then the pipe goes all the way down to the end, like so. There we go. We can also go to my my options, my objects, and shove in a door there as well. There we go. Looks like this place is much better now. There we go. Someone said that prisoners don't shower next to each other. I'm pretty sure they're lying. Yeah, because it looks like they actually do. They're not happy about it, but they will do it. Right, so 4,273 generic credits. I should probably get that guard and put them in the common room. I should really keep an eye on this common room. What I need to do as well is see how many are using the phone booths. How many? Most of them aren't using the phone booths there. I could probably dismantle 2 of these phone booths and actually put them in here. I think that would probably be beneficial. Let me do that. I could probably actually dismantle. I'm going to dismantle 4 of them and I'm going to put 4 in here, so we'll have 6 in here and 6 in here. Oh, it looks like that's been set off. Looks like it keeps getting set off. Looks like that metal detector is getting set off all the time. Why are they just standing around there? They're cramming around the door for some reason. I don't know why. Looks like our chef is actually... Other chef's doing something. We've started getting food on the bottom bit here. Most of them don't really want food. They're just going to talk there. Right, anyway, so we've received our prisoners. Oh, there we go, 33 of 22. So let me just go to deployment and... I was going to say deployment patrols and unassigned people, but I'm only need to unassign 1 person from the workshop there. Then I need to go to jobs, make sure we've got our full 20 there. And then 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 1, 2, 3. We need to really increase the laundry because there seems to be a fair amount of clothing need. So I think we'll sort that out. Are they still building? Yeah, it looks like all the workmen are still actually building. I've probably overdone it, especially when work time's coming up. What I've probably done is probably placed too many jobs like these pipes and the electrical cable, etc. So I probably need to I've probably overcocked that, haven't I? Oh well. So looks like all of the prisoners, the new ones at least, are getting taken here. Hang on, what does that say? Stefan A. Creeper Jet. What? I thought that's a Jetson. Yeah. Prisoner was charged with attempted murder with a triangular device. The victim was stabbed 16 times before the criminal was stopped. But he was sentenced to blackmail. He has been found. He has weapons, tools, and drugs on him, apparently. Or he had, at least. Anyway. Looks like, oh god, look at that. 3 prisoners due to release. I thought I was doing okay. But no, 3 prisoners are now due for release. Fantastic. It is now work time. Sadly, it looks like the workmen are too busy actually putting the walls in and putting the pipes in and putting all of these things in. Ah, alas. But we should be okay because we don't really start to get metal until maybe an hour after the first bit of work starts. So hopefully we'll be okay. But to be fair, they've got this little bit to do, and then they've got them 4 to take out. Yeah, we should be okay. There we go. We've got metal coming in now. We should be okay. We do have a little bit to play with. Looks like we're getting 16. Oh, let me force that. Let me force this door open. I'll force all these doors open. Looks like we're getting 16 prisoners. No, 15 prisoners arriving in 19 hours. A question was asked, when am I going to actually start getting... sort of all the risk prisoners. So at the moment I've just got low risk prisoners. When am I actually going to bring in the medium risk or the normal risk, whatever you would like to call them, and then the high risk? Well, the answer is I don't actually know. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to be fraudulent about this, but I just don't know. I want to make sure that the prison is at a running condition and actually stable before I bring other riskier prisoners in. So things like this cell block I'll probably populate with, again, low risk prisoners. So probably these bottom ones low risk, and then when we get these two, when we start to build these, we will then start to incorporate other risk prisoners as well as start to phase out the low risk. Or not phase out, but basically when we have an intake, open up all the intakes. I think that's the plan at the moment, but it's a very, very... fickle plan. It's like something that I haven't really thought about much at all. Let me just put in a phone booth, and I do stress a phone booth because I don't want to put all 4 in, because as you can see, the workmen have a couple of jobs to do. You know, move all of these to the workshop, which they're currently not really bothering with. In fact, what are they doing? Oh, they're moving something to storage. What are they doing? Oh, these doors here. Oh, of course. There we go. They're moving them to storage. Fantastic. I thought they would have done something a bit more productive, but you know. Alpha Gamers Alpha and all that. Oh my god, look at this. What a problem. I might have to hire an extra workman. Yeah, I'm going to hire an extra workman. The problem is that I've just got a lot going on, so I really need an extra workman. Ideally, I only wanted 5 and continue having 5, but as you can see, it's not working. They need to really, you know, move this stuff around. Someone said the ideal number is 7. I don't know why 7. Apparently, that's when you've got a full workshop when you've got a workshop at full capacity. Depending on your distance from the entrance and deliveries, the ideal is 7 because metal plates tend to come at full capacity in 5s. And then by the time the prisoners of the workmen have unloaded it, see they're coming in 4s on this one, but apparently the average is about 5. The 5 workmen will be assigned to unload it, and then when they put it on the ground, 2 will carry it over, and then the others will be assigned to that. But by the time the truck's coming over, apparently that's the nicest number, but I don't know. I don't really know. Either way, I'm waiting until this. I'm waiting until we've got this backlog sorted, which is pretty much done now. I think it's almost done. Let me force the lawyer. Open the door for the lawyer. Looks like they're about done. Yeah, there's another 4 coming on. Anyway, it looks like that is increasing. Danger level's increasing. Quite a bit, actually. Interesting. Anyway, let me go to my object and my phone booth and place 2 in. You know what, I'll just put the 3 in. Just get the jobs done. This is all the workmen have sort of caught up with what they need to be done here. We have 30 prisoners of 22. If I just go to my deployment and then jobs, we can see that... Oh, nobody's assigned now. It's because we've just finished the work there. Great. I need to unassign. We've got 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? I can just do that, really. That'll do for now. Because we're going to receive another 15. So, I'm going to wait until the workmen have finished these, and then I can get on with building other things. So, for a start, I want to go to my... I don't want to, but I'm going to spend $1,000 on solitary, which is a mistake, but you know, whatever. And then put in the beds in here. Start putting the beds in these new areas, and then also put the toilets in, as you can see, and spin them around. Put the toilets in up there, and then actually plumb the them in like so. There we go, and that has left me with 79 generic credits. That's all we're left with. That's it. Right, how are these prisoner meals? Looks like we are feeding everybody. It looks like a couple of people are getting searched as well, and that was quite quick. You see that? As soon as it went off, bleep, he comes in, gets searched. Looks like it was an erroneous result. Oh, I'm so glad that that actually works, this phone booth and such, because they can take care of that need. Let me just check my needs. Sleep, not so much. Recreation, I probably need some pool tables in, actually. That's something I should do. When I get paid in a moment, I'm probably going to do that. I'm going to get some pool tables in, because at the moment we've only got 4 televisions, and that's all we've got for recreation, really, so not great, is it? I'm going to move these phone booths as well. I'm just going to have a row of pool tables at the bottom, row of TVs at the top, and then probably a row of phone booths in the middle, and just get rid of these benches, because they don't really sit on the benches in the common room. And that's a dirty shower. I probably need to hire another janitor as well. Ah, well, looks like more people are getting searched. Yeah, it does look like they're getting searched. Let me take a sip of delicious beverage. Right. Looks like these are almost done. They're just plumbing it in. I can probably go to my rooms now and sell, and assign that to sell, that to sell, and then as soon as it becomes 12 o'clock, which is now. There we go. License plates. How am I going to get? Please be 10 grand. Come on. No, not 10 grand. But I have enough to make these cells. There we go. So there's them cells there. We have $9,289. I can probably go to pool table and go 1, 2, 3. Put 4 pool tables. There we go. And also got televisions and put in 2 televisions there as well. So there is a bit of recreation need taken care of, I would hope. Looks like all these cells are now in, and as we build them, you can see that these guys are actually getting they're actually getting cuffed back up, because they're now going to get taken here. So once they've moved here, I am going to then probably do a shakedown of the prison. In the meantime, I'm going to go to my materials and brick wall and start to build the rest of these cells, which I'm hoping I actually have the money for, although I fear I will run out before I can actually get them all done. So I might stop there. Oh, you know what? For the 1,000 it's going to cost me just to finish this, I might as well do it. There we go, and there's them. All the walls filled in for this cell block, and then I can start putting in my beds, which I will spin around and put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2,000. Let me put the toilets in. How much am I going to have left over? I want at least £1,000 to play with. Oh, we got loads of money there. Actually, no, because once I put the jail doors in, which I always forget, there's going to be another 1,000 and a bit. There we go. There's 1,000 left, and then I will put in my small pipe, like so, and there is another. What? 6 there? There's another 6 there. So our capacity is increasing, and looks like we are getting there. Right, so I think I'll actually leave it there. I'm going to do the shakedown at the start of next episode. I think that'll probably be beneficial. So I think we're doing alright. We are 29 of 28 prisoners, although obviously that's going to expand by another 6 here. We're going to receive 15 prisoners next episode, which we should be able to accommodate. Our common room's extended, our shower needs cleaning, and we are generally progressing well. So, comments in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.